Oh hi love bugs, I hope you're doing amazeballs. Today's look is a gray smoky winged eyeliner paired with a gray lavender lip, perfect for the chillier season in my opinion. I posted this photo on Instagram a few weeks back, and as always you guys were very sweet and supportive, so I'm glad I can finally share this look with you. If you don't follow me on Instagram, what is life? Get on it so you can see sneak peeks of my future videos. You can totally switch up the lip if you'd like, but I dare you to step outside your comfort zone and experiment a little bit. Oh, and did I mention that this look is suitable for all skin tones? I got you. Alright, let's do this. I'm starting out by generously priming my eyelids with the MAC Soft Ochre Paint Pot, and I'm applying it to the lids with a brush, and then I'm blending it out with my finger. As you can see, I never neglect the brow bone area. Today, I'm pretty stoked to be using the Lorac Pro 2 palette. Let me just go on record and say that Lorac never disappoints. I absolutely love both of the Pro palettes and plan on doing some more looks with them in the future if you guys would like to see that. I'm also pretty freaking stoked about the Mega Pro palette. Thumbs up if you guys want to see more looks using the Lorac eyeshadow palettes. So I'm starting out by taking a bit of buff and packing it all over my lids and underneath my brow bone. And then with a fluffier brush, I'm taking a bit of cool gray and I'm concentrating it just on the outer edges of my eyes, no further. Then I'm taking a bit of charcoal and deepening up that outer edge. And then I'm touching up buff a little bit more because I want it to be pretty opaque, and I'm sort of using it to clean up the shape of my eyeshadow as well. The tape method is a good trick to use if you want to get nice sharp lines on the eyes. I'm taking some clear tape, sticking it to the back of my hand first to lose some of that stickiness so that it doesn't pull on my skin too hard or mess up my foundation. And then I'm placing it on the edge of my eyelid like so. This will also help catch any little fallout that I may have. And then with an angled brush, I'm taking this black eyeshadow and running it along my lash line as I would when I'm creating a winged eyeliner with liquid eyeliner, except this time I'm making sure to press it into the lash line at the same time. The tape not only helps guide this motion, but it helps to create a really crisp, sharp line, which is a bit more challenging to do with eyeshadow. And the black eyeshadow in this Lorac palette is not really dark enough for my liking, so I'm just going to trace it with a bit of Carbon by MAC. And as you can see, I'm also pressing it thinly into the front of my lash line as well. So right about now is where the look starts to get interesting. As you can see, I'm sort of pulling the angled brush upwards from the wing of my liner. This is done very subtly, creating a smoky effect, which is what the smoky winged eyeliner is all about. You create your wing with the eyeshadow and then slowly smoke it out while maintaining the shape of the wing, if that makes sense. With a smaller shader brush, I'm taking charcoal and continuing to smoke out that wing. Again, I'm being super light-handed, and then I'm just blending it out. I think I repeated this step several times until I got it to my desired smokiness. It sounds a lot harder than it is, and I will say it does take some patience. Be very light-handed and be very gentle and make love to it. If you guys are visual learners like me, it'll make much more sense to just watch the motion of my hand rather than me trying to explain it, but I do hope I'm doing a good job of explaining it. Now I'm just touching up the wing with some more Carbon so it didn't lose its intensity, and I'm also touching up my brow bone, and then I'm taking that cool gray again and placing it just above charcoal to create a little bit of a gradient effect, and I'm ever so slightly pulling it into my crease. And now the tape goes bye-bye, and ta-da! We are left with a gorgeous, sharp, crisp line. Today, I'm going to be using half lashes, and these are Miss Adoro, and I believe I purchased them off Lady Moss Beauty. I'll link the website below. They're very inexpensive, and they're so convenient because they're pre-cut. Now I'm using the Ready Set Gorgeous Concealer by Covergirl on my under eye area, and I'm actually wearing the foundation to go with it on my face as well. Huge fan of both of these products. So before I blend the concealer out, I'm going to cut the shape of my wing on my eyeliner to give it a little bit more definition. And this is the same method that people use on their eyebrows sometimes. It just defines the area, brightens it up, and attracts a lot more attention to it, as if I haven't made it crisp enough. Y'all know me, I'm a perfectionist. And now I'm going to blend out that concealer with this teeny weeny micro beauty blender. Oh my god, so freaking cute. I'm a total sucker for anything mini. And then for some extra highlight, I'm going to apply a few dots of the MAC Prep and Prime highlighter in Light Boost. And then I'm going to set that concealer using the Hourglass Ambient Lighting Powder in Diffused Light, which is a current favorite. And the reason being is because it has a very subtle yellow undertone and it's very light, but it makes a huge difference under my eyes. I'm digging it. I don't wanna wait around and waste my time. And apparently I noticed a few spots that I'd like to touch up on my eyes, so I'll just be over here doing that. For mascara today, I'm using the L'Oreal Telescopic Mascara, and I'm applying it to both my top and bottom lashes. And I'm just going to run a little bit of that cool gray eyeshadow along my bottom lash line. And now I get to apply my favorite new lipstick. This is Chinchilla by Limecrime, and it is just an absolutely gorgeous, deep lilac gray shade. I highly recommend it for all skin tones if you want to try something different. I know that it seems like out of the box, but come on, you guys know who you're dealing with here. To contour my face, I'm using this Morphe brush that I picked up from IMATS, which sort of looks like the NARS Ida brush, except it's a little bit stiffer. And I'm going to carve out my cheekbones with the NYX Blush in Taupe. This shade is very cool toned, so it really ties the whole look together. I really dig this brush, but I do think it takes some getting used to because it is quite different than the Ida brush. Like I said, it's a bit more stiff and the bristles are a little bit more packed. Now, another great use for the teeny weeny little adorable micro beauty blender is diffusing face contouring, which is what I'm doing here so that it looks a little bit more natural. And for blush, I'm using this light purple shade by Sigma. This was from their Creme de Couture collection, and this is in Blackberry Essence. I think this collection is discontinued, which is a bummer. So if you don't have this blush, I would recommend Breath of Plum by MAC. It's a little pinkier, but it's still in the cool purple tones. And that wraps up my current go-to fall look. I hope you guys love it as much as I do. Please remember to give this video a thumbs up if you'd like to see more looks using the Lorac Pro palettes. As usual, all of the products that I use will be listed in the description box below, along with all of my social media platforms. I apologize for my absence, but I think I have a pretty good reason. I am officially a homeowner. Woo! Let me just say, moving is not fun, but YouTube is, so I'm pretty stoked that I can finally post this video. It has been just like freaking weeks of me trying to edit while moving. Anywho, as usual, thank you for watching, thank you for subscribing, I love you to the moon and back, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!